I genuinely, from the depths of my soul, am not that type of person. But it seems like I keep getting mixed up with the wrong people. Like, I'm just done. Like, I don't want any friends. I don't want any girlfriends. Nothing. I'm done with everyone and everything. Don't understand it. I don't understand it. I genuinely don't. And it's like, I think the craziest part is like that was in response to me saying that I miss her. I didn't even say anything bad about her. I've never said anything bad about her. I have stuck by her side. I have stuck up for her. I have lied for her. I have been there for her. But Amber Lynn's just a master manipulator. I'm just a wizard of manipulation. I'm going to be the professor at the manipulation college. Like, ever. I genuinely, from the depths of my soul, am not that type of person. But it seems like I keep getting mixed up with the wrong people. Like, I'm just done. Like, I don't want any friends. I don't want any girlfriends. Nothing. I'm done with everyone and everything. Don't understand it. I don't understand it. I genuinely don't. And it's like, I think the craziest part is like that was in response to me saying that I miss her. I didn't even say anything bad about her. I've never said anything bad about her. I have stuck by her side. I have
Well. Oh, wrong button. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Hello, Melody and Els and Greenie and Pink Hunt Candy and a Grumpy Nerd has hello, Shadell and Marissa, Sick Girl, Sunday Lou, Thought Crimes, I Draw People. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another ad hoc live stream. Oh my goodness, I've just realized that the reason why I'm looking so golden is because I accidentally hit a thing on my light. Hold on 1 second, entertain yourselves. Okay, I think we're a bit better now. Hold on. Oh, God, just looked straight into the light. There we go. That's better. Hi. How's it going? Sorry. Today we're going to be reacting to the one, the only, the terrible Amberlyn Reid. Amberlyn Reid the Terrible? She sounds like a troll in D&D. We're going to be watching two pieces of content from this week. We're going to start off with opening up about my health at 500 lbs, weigh in episode 4, and then what I really ate to get to this size. What I ate today, episode 4. I fully acknowledge the fact that there is an episode 4 of the Let's Talk, like, interview BS, but as I said in a piece of content the other day while we were watching Foodie, I am not listening to her sycophants kiss a butthole. And also, it's an absolute lie that none of those voice messages are negative. Amby's just getting real lucky, I guess. Also, need to fully acknowledge that Foodie Beauty, the star of the show, really, has gone missing. She's been gone for 2, if not 3 days now. Please hold. Please hold 1 moment. Okay, everyone, I'm back. Oh no, everything's broken. Hold on. Hold on. Are we stuck in the elevator? Oh, we might be. Okay, I should be able to hear that now. Why can't I hear that now? Oh my god, everything's broken. Hold on. Maybe if I do this and then this. Oh no, that broke it. Maybe we're back. Is this gonna work now? No. Okay. How about this? You guys can hear me? Well, that's good. That's better than not being able to hear me, I guess. Well, let's try this. Is that working? No. How do I survive day to day? That's a good question. That's a good question. I don't know. Why can't I hear her? Everything's broken. This one? Nope, that's also broken. Oh, I know, hold on. Maybe if I do this. Go here. Oh, maybe not. What if I do this? No, actually, what if I do this? This one. This one. No, that didn't work. This one. We could do charades. This one. No, that also doesn't work. Okay, well, everything's broken. No, everything's not broken. It's fine. Let's see. Try that. Try this. Try this! No. Okay. Everyone's looking for Easter baskets. Well, that's good. Wow, it's really not wanting to work.
Hey guys, welcome to another What I Ate
Can
Today
you
video.
hear
So
that
before we
by
get started,
any
I have a
chance?
few things I would like to say. One,
Can you
every
hear
single
the
thing that I
Amber
eat
Lynn?
is a less
I hit
than
the
what
wrong
I
thing.
ate
Maybe
to
this
get to
button?
my heaviest at
Oh,
5'7".
this button. Yes, you can hear her. Okay, well that's good. That's all right. We're moving in the right direction. Okay, so I can get her to play through there. That's good. And now we're gonna make this play through here, maybe? Oh my goodness, why is this not working? Boop, boop, boop. Tried that. Oh dear. Okay, not working. Can't hear her anymore. Okay, noted. Very good. This is why we check these things before we start streaming to 200 people. Oh, I know what to do. I'll turn it off and on again. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I turned it off. I'm gonna turn it back on again. Okay, well now it's not turning on again. Oh, Lord. Hey, Slutsy, good to see you, honey. Don't mind me, I'm just suffering. Did I pay the YouTube bill, Laura? I don't think I did. Hold on. Oh, no, I turned it off. I didn't mean to do that. Wait, are we on or off? Okay, I think we're off. I mean, y'all can just watch Amby's face if you want. Hold on. There we go. Is that better? There. Look, now you've got something to look at. Marissa, thank you for being here for 50 months. I feel like Greg is really upset with me today. Why is this not working? This is crazy. This is crazy business. Emma says, I like your blank streams better than ALR or foodies. That's fair. Oh, Kimberlina, sorry I missed you. Kimberlina, what did you say? Kimberlina says, wash clothes are currently on sale. Not the clothes, cloths. Angela, thank you for being here for 33 months. Angela says, imagine if this was your first stream. Sometimes it feels like it, you know? Sometimes it does. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna... Oh my god, I can hear it. It turns out all I needed to do was turn it off and on again. Whew. Okay, everybody take a breath. Is everybody breathing again? Good. Is it YouTube? Okay, we're back. Grumpy, thank you for the super chat, honey. Grumpy says, hey, Poppy, there's a moose migration cam going on, like a bear cam. Is there? Oh my goodness. Wait, I did see that. I think I saw there was an article or something about it. We can watch the moose cam if you want. But right now, oh, hold on. Oh, God, everything breaks. Okay, well, the camera's still working, so that's a nice. That's nice. Okay, I'm flustered. Anyway, hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning if you are coming back. I'm not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who lost weight, talks about things on the internet, and apparently can't get YouTube to work. Also, not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate, just here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about what choices. Choices what I always say, choices about what we put in the internet choices. Ooh, the blood pressure. Whew. Alright, we're going to move over to Arby and talk about, which one are we talking about first, rather? Opening up about my health. That one. We'll start there. Okay, Arby, over to you. Okay. Oh, we're really coming in hot with the questions. Right. Everything's fine. Professional YouTuber. That's me. Go back. No, here. Oh, we can't hear her. Oh, Lord. What do you mean you can't hear her? Okay, try this one. People are just gonna stop coming to the streams. People are just gonna stop. Okay, let's try this again. I can hear her. Let's try this again. Here we go. Oh, you still can't hear her. Oh no. Oh, why is everything so broken? Oh wow. What about this one? Okay, you should be able to hear her now. Do I need to turn the closed captions on? Nope, 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 no sound. Nope. Just do a voiceover. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. Liz, thank you for being here for 13 months. Liz says, I love it here when you break everything. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't get it. Oh, hold on. Maybe if I check this thing. Here we go. Let me, oh, because that needs to be, hold on. That needs to be, that's the wrong one. This one. Okay, maybe this will work now. Hold on. What about this? Ali, thank you for the super chat, honey. Ali says it will always come here, especially for the non-foodie and non-ALR chat topics, such as technical issues. This is a meltdown. Nope. No. Nope. No sound. Okay, well we're gonna Tammy Brown switch it around town. Gonna go here. Why is that not working? Oh my god, how about this? Did that work? Properties. Why is it all broken? That's headphones. How about this?
I don't have as much pain as what people probably think I have.
Graveyard, thank you for the super chat. Love Graveyard said, just do an interpretive dance. Sure. Sure. Hellfire, thank you for being here for 31 months, honey. Hellfire says, put her in black and white and add a jaunty tune. Oh, it's working? Oh my god, thank the heavens. Oh god. Okay, well... Okay, everything's fine. Let's just go from the very beginning. Let's just go from the start. Let's all just take a breath. Everybody just breathe.
Hello. Welcome to a new weigh-in video. So today is Tuesday the 15th. Let's literally get right into the questions. Are you in a lot of pain at this size?
Okay, thank God it's working, I think.
Guys, I have always been big. Even as a kid, I was always the fattest one in the room. That has not changed now. So
I think those first 15 minutes might be the most entertaining thing of today's stream.
this means I am used to my size. Like, my muscles are like, I am used to this. So no, like, I don't have as much pain as what people probably think I have. I always catch people thinking I look uncomfortable or I look like I'm in pain, and it's like, I don't feel those things. There have been times in my life, especially at my heaviest,
16 minutes in, I stopped caring.
where I had a lot of lower back pain due to my belly, because my belly carries a lot of weight, so it's heavy. So especially at my heaviest, like, a lot of back pain. The most pain I do feel is when I'm grocery shopping. If I'm on my feet.
Hey Sky, good to see you, love. Hope you're well. I need to take a breath. My poor heart.
For like an hour and a half, the heels on my feet do hurt. I mean, just imagine. I am over 500 pounds. I have very small feet. But for the most part, I'm not in really that much pain, no. As sad as this is, the pain is more mental and emotional. What did you mean by I planned my whole day around this in your what I ate today video? So I think they're referring to this clip. All right, you guys.
The fact that she sat down with like 1900 calories or whatever it was, and she said she planned her entire day around it because she said she's planning her food now. Did this need to be discussed?
It is time for my first meal. I planned my whole day around this. So
Well, we know.
some days I like to plan my meals and some days I don't. If I know I'm gonna order takeout for a certain day, or if I'm gonna go out with my mom, whatever it may be, and I know that there's a certain meal that is a larger amount of calories, then that is the first thing that I log. So that I know, okay, this sushi is 900 calories.
Oh my god, I'm so sick and tired of being lectured by smug Lynn.
Now let me plan my meal around that. It wasn't that I was planning my day, like my activities and what I was doing around this.
Well, you were, because you plan your day around your vlogging, because it takes so much effort, but sure, whatever, girl.
Sushi. It was just planning my meals around it. What's a misconception you hear about your lipedema or lymphedema? Without a doubt, there's two things. It's either how much harder it is for me to lose weight, which I'm not going to talk about that because I feel like I talk about that a lot. I'm going to talk about the fact of how much the swelling affects my body.
Hey, compression and a limit on sodium might be a good thing to talk to with a professional about. Maybe.
And how much easier my body can move just overnight based on my swelling going down.
Right.
A lot of people think that I'm exaggerating when I say that, like, wow, my breathing is so much better, my walking is so much better, my stamina is so much better, I waddle less when I walk, when I literally unswell. And sometimes that literally can just happen overnight. People think I'm exaggerating, and I promise I'm not.
You are known to exaggerate, though.
So much more mobile when I'm not swollen. When I am swollen, it is a lot harder for me to get around. What makes it harder for me to get around is
sodium and lack of compression. Oh, and lymphatic massage. Why didn't you told you should do that?
My skin is tighter. It reduces my range in motion around my joints, my ankles, just everywhere. Genuinely, it makes my legs feel like cement, like big concrete cements. And that's why I waddle more. It's harder to move my legs. And
okay.
when I'm swollen, I am more lethargic. I have less energy. I get more tired. And due to the fluid just being everywhere around my body, it makes my breathing a lot worse. So when I become less swollen, it is because I'm actively losing weight. So if I step on the scale and I see that I'm down 6 pounds, because that was what I said last week, when I was like, yeah, I was down 6 pounds, I was walking around the casino and I felt so much better. And people were like, how does she notice a 6 pound difference in her body at that size? It's because all of those things I just named to you, they diminish and they get less extreme. So when I'm not as swollen, what is happening, it is...
Okay, so we're losing 3 pounds of fluid and it's fixing things. Got it.
improving my lymph flow.
She is talking to us like we're stupid, Lauren. Yeah, she wonders why people don't like her.
To my body, which then in return makes it easier for me to move. I become more flexible. I'm able to keep up more with everyone else. My breathing gets better. And that cement feeling
for when I am swollen, that goes away almost completely when the swelling goes away.
Like,
Right.
all of these things become so detrimental when I'm swollen.
So why are we not doing the things that lymphedema, lipedema specialists have suggested we do? What?
And then when I lose that swelling, my body becomes more loose and my lymph flow is happening and I feel it. It's like, you can only understand if you had this disease.
No, fuck off. Healthcare professionals understand. I mean, even lay people can understand, like, the general concepts of medicine if explained to them in particular types of ways. The fuck you talking about?
People comparing their body to mine, saying, I don't notice a 6-pound loss.
Okay, Ambi, I don't notice a 6-pound loss because I'm not in your body. For me, personally, what's a 6-pound loss? 3 kilos? I mean, yeah, well, less than that. That's probably, noticeable. But, like, it's all relative, girl. 6 pounds is what, like, 1/100th of what you weigh? Not to be shady, but that's just a simple fraction. Like, okay, girl, go off. Sure. Elaine, thank you for the super chat, honey. Elaine says cement is the dry ingredient in concrete.
Because you don't have this illness, you don't have this disease, and be grateful for that. When I lose 6 pounds, yeah, sure, it's water weight. But at the same time, I'm not just losing 6 pounds of water weight, which to a normal person, that's all that would be happening. I'm also improving the flow of my lymph, my fluids.
But Ambi, people who are not 500 pounds can also suffer from lipedema, lipedema. Did we forget that when we first started talking about this? That, like, people who are not 500 pounds can also suffer with these things? You're acting as if you're the only... You should go on Anna's podcast. You're a medical mystery, you know that. No one knows health like Amberlynn Reid. My God.
I lose more fluids, I gain more flexibility and motion.
Ali, thank you for the super chat, honey. Ali says, me critiquing ALR in the chat while I eat pizza. Valid.
And my skin's not as tight. Like, the list can go on and on.
So what I'm saying is, it's not the 6 pounds that I'm feeling, it's the symptoms of my lipedema and lymphedema that get better and improve when I am actively losing weight.
Okay, so strike that up as another reason why we should probably try to stay on plan and continue losing weight.
That is what I'm talking about. So to the average person, to hear me say, oh, I felt so much better after losing 6 pounds, yeah, that's a pretty vague statement. So when you hear me just say that, it's like, girl, what are you talking about? Because I don't sit there and tell you guys about all of the symptoms that actually become less problemsome when I'm on track and when I'm losing weight. And sad reality is, as easy as it is for me to feel better, it's also really easy for those symptoms to flare up again and get worse again, even by things that, like, are normal to the average person, like sitting in the car for too long or just walking and being on my feet for an hour. All of those symptoms can come back even if I am on track, because gravity, when my legs are down.
What the thermodynamics, Lynn? I'm gonna need to take a minute. Hold on.
When
I'm trying to follow her logic,
my skin,
and it is very confusing because we're talking rocket science now.
It's the symptoms of my lipedema and lymphedema
Yeah.
that get better and improve when I am actively losing weight.
Right.
That is what I'm talking about. So to the average person, to hear me say, oh, I felt so much better after losing 6 pounds, yeah, that's a pretty vague statement. So when you hear me just say that, it's like, girl, what are you talking about? Because I don't sit there and tell you guys about all of the symptoms that actually become less problemsome when I'm on track and when I'm losing weight. And sad reality is, as easy as it is for me to feel better, it's also really easy for those symptoms to flare up again and get worse again, even by things that, like, are normal to the average person, like sitting in the car for too long or just walking and being on my feet for an hour.
Right. Valid. I still don't understand why you haven't taken the medical professionals' advice about things like compression, lymphatic massage, and a low sodium diet, but okie dokie.
All of those symptoms can come back even if I am on track, because gravity, when my legs are down, my legs become swollen. It's a lot. Lipedema and lymphedema has been detrimental to my life, and it is very confusing. And
it's confusing to me why you've done nothing about it.
Hard to explain to a bunch of people who, like, don't understand it. And
please stop treating your audience and the rest of us like we're idiots. Because Funnily enough, in this corner of the internet, there have been many wide, varied, and detailed conversations about the understanding of lymphedema, lipedema, lymphedema. You are not the first YouTuber who we have sat here and watched try to explain this to us. And even Anna was a little bit more transparent when it came to this discussion, which is crazy.
If you do research, not even a lot of doctors understand it as well. Are you eating?
I'm sorry, did you say doctors don't understand it?
Confusing and hard to explain to a bunch of people who don't understand it. And if you do research, not even a lot of doctors understand it as well.
Oh, okay. Right. Doctors just don't understand it like I do, huh? Right. She's something.
Are you eating food alone at bingo, or does your mom eat with you? So lately I've been going to bingo with my mom, my stepdad, and my friend, and we all eat food there, and we all eat the same things. Almost everyone at bingo eats, or they have their drinks there because there's a snack bar at every single bingo hall.
You choose to eat at bingo. Why is this in here?
Which gets into the next question, which was actually asked from the same person that just asked that last one. Can you bring your own food to bingo? No.
Oh my god, what the actual F?
You are not allowed to bring your own food. You're not allowed to bring your own drinks. Everything that you consume in there has to be bought from the bingo hall. All right, guys, now let's talk about the goals I had last week and did I succeed in them? So my first goal was to order takeout and have it delivered to my home only 3 times a week.
I honestly thought I could do this. I don't know what made me think I could do this.
And my second goal was to have a better weekend than I did before. So for the takeout, I ordered Hawaiian on Wednesday, McDonald's on Thursday, and Indian on Sunday. So that's 3 times, so I was successful in that goal yet again. So I have been successful in that goal every single week so far. So my second goal of have a better weekend than I did before, I chose that because the Sunday was horrific and I overate all my calories and I just really did not want that to happen. So was I successful? I was. Yes, I was. So on Sunday, I ordered
Gotta ask how you're counting those calories on Noom for takeout, by the way. I'd be interested to see that. But we don't get to see that. We just get those fun little slides.
Indian food, and I actually ate that throughout the day. And that was all that I ate. Because when you order Indian, they give
Marissa, insufferable. I'm suffering. I am suffer.
you a lot of food, especially when you order vegetable biryani. So I was able to split that for 3 meals. And then on Saturday with my family, we actually went out to eat to a burger joint. And
Oh, you're not classifying that as takeout, huh?
I got a freaking salad. Everyone got burgers.
Oh.
And then one of my cousins actually got these spicy wings. And I was like, oh my God, that looks so good. But the fact that I chose
I don't care about what the fuck your family or friends were getting to eat at the burger joint. No offense, Amber and Reid. 9.5 minutes. Life wasted.
to get a really good salad instead of a burger with fries, it didn't make me feel like I was being controlled by food. It didn't make me feel powerless, which around food, sometimes I do feel like that. So yay, I was successful in both goals. So now I have only one goal for this coming week. So I have a meal plan for this week and I want to follow it 5 days out of the 7.
Why is the goal not 7? Why is the goal not 7?
I'll tell you guys next week if I did it.
If it's perfection and then I fall off the rails, then I'll completely derail. Okay, sure.
All right, let's talk about how my week went. I counted all my calories and I did not go over at all. So Noom wants me to eat between 2,600 to 3,400. So out of the 7 days, I ate below the 2,600 5 days out of the 7. But then there were 2 days where I ate below the 3,400. So I do weigh in daily because Noom wants you to do that. And I have been enjoying it. It hasn't been bothering me, seeing the fluctuations.
So you're telling me you averaged under 2,600 for 5 days and under 3,400 for 2 additional days. Even though you said you had an off-track day on the Sunday, which strikes me as quite possibly over the 3,400. But sure, she's saying she was under calories for the entire week.
I know that the second week, no matter what diet I'm doing, I never lose that much weight. I could be counting calories, I could be doing Weight Watchers, I could be doing Jenny Craig.
The little smirk on your face makes me think you're a lying sack of shit.
This has happened on semaglutide, Ozempic, it literally doesn't matter. So when the scale was going like this the whole week, I was like, okay, this is the second week. That's usually exactly what happens because this was the second week of me doing Noom. So anyways, let's get into my weigh-in. Last week I was 518.0 and today I was... Is this gonna be a new thing? I have to do drums every time before I tell you guys my weight?
No, you don't have to. You're choosing to do that and I hate it.
Today I was 517.0. So
you lost a pound. What's that big number there? You lost a pound. Girl.
that means I'm only down a pound, but
That is a small turd from Amberlynn. What are we doing?
I'm genuinely okay with that. I just gotta keep trucking, gotta keep doing my thing, gotta keep paying attention to what I'm eating and making those better choices. Anyways.
Sure.
I hope that you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
By 1 pound, so 1 pound weight loss per week in a year, she'll lose 365 lbs. Is that gonna happen? I mean, we'll see. We'll wait to find out on the next episode of Amber Lynn Reid. Okay. Oh boy, just pray for me. We're gonna move on to what I ate today. This is 10 minutes long. I made a poor choice today. Whoopsie daisy. Oh no, that's a week. Sorry. I was thinking a pound a day. Wow, I'm really... I'm also not a rocket scientist. So if we... Sorry, take that back. If we lost a pound a week in a year, we would be down 52 lbs. And we would still be 450 pounds. Okay. Well, that's less impressive. Oh, dear.
To another What I Ate Today video. So before we get started, I have a few things I would like to say. One, every single thing that I eat is A, better, and B, less than what I ate to get to my heaviest at 572.4.
Okay, eating better and less.
Two, I am taking things that I...
Did you say A2?
Every single thing that I eat is like, hey guys, welcome to another What I Ate Today video. So before we get started, I have a few things I would like to say. One, every single thing that I eat is A, better, and B, less than what I ate to get to my heaviest at 572.4. Two, I am taking things that I learned when I did...
How about you aim for A, better, and B, less than what you're eating to maintain at 510 pounds? Because you've been doing that for like 3 years. 4 years. It's crazy.
Outpatient. And I'm also taking things that I'm learning from Noom, where I'm counting my calories. I'm taking everything and trying to put it all together and do what works best for me. So far, I'm actually doing pretty good. I'm not perfect. My meals are weird and random. Like my first meal isn't even a breakfast. Third thing is, I'm counting every single calorie that I'm eating in the Noom app. I will not be talking about calories though, because it is triggering for me. Not in the sense of like, oh, talking about calories is triggering, but it's triggering when I sit there and I count all my calories and then people tell me I'm wrong, even though I'm right.
Stop reading the comments, stop watching reaction channels. It's real easy.
I learned how to read a nutrition label and everything about it at the age of 10.
Ooh, flex.
Not many 10-year-olds can do that. 10-year-olds should not be dieting, but regardless, my goal is to allow myself to eat in moderation. I'm allowed to eat what I want. I just have to stay. I
know this wasn't the intent of what she was saying, but something as simple as like a 10-year-old learning to read a nutrition label because they have an allergy. Fuck.
In my calorie goal. So I actually just ordered my first meal. Yes, my first meal will be from takeout, so let's get into it. All right, guys, so my first meal, I got Arby's.
My God.
So this is the only thing that I literally ever get from there. I get the crinkle fries.
Not Skinty Sky. Ari, thank you for the super chat. Love it. Ari says, happy zombie Jesus to all who celebrate. Happy weekend, love. Thank you for the super chat. I don't know. The start of the stream during the Hectacana tech controversy really just took it out. Actually, I think it's just Amby. It's just the stark realization of watching Amby do this for the upteenth time. I'm tired. It's tiring. It's tiresome.
Really my favorite fry. And then I get the French dip sandwich, which is just bread, roast beef, and I think provolone cheese. Dropped a piece. So with the French dip, you obviously get the dipping sauce. I don't know how to pronounce it, but this is what it looks like. And then
I'm assuming this is a high sodium breakfast. Great for the demons.
You just dip it. It's honestly so freaking good. So I think what would be fun is showing examples of what I'm choosing to eat now versus what I would have ate in the past. In the past.
Do you mean like a week ago, girl? Didn't we only start this like a week ago? No, it's been like a month.
I would have easily gotten 2 of the sandwiches and 2 of the fries. Without a doubt. By the way, I did get a Diet Coke, but they did not give me a straw. That's okay. So I'm going to have to drink it like this.
You could have probably gotten up and gotten a reusable straw. I know you've got some.
In the past, yes, I would have gotten a Diet Coke, but I also would have gotten either a milkshake or some type of dessert. This time, I did not. So when it comes to calories and quantity, I completely cut it in half compared to how I would eat it on a day I was off track. All right, you guys, it's time for the next meal. I'm going to be making some chicken sausage.
She would eat 2 of those sandwiches? That's crazy.
With some veggies. So first things first, I am going to cut everything. So I'm just going to cut it in slices here. So I'm also going to have some.
Can someone tell her to please get a better knife than this serrated steak knife? Please, for the love of everything.
Brussels sprouts.
She is going to lose a finger one day.
But I'm just going to take some and cut off the edges and cut them a little smaller.
This feels like foodie. It really does.
So I'm just taking off the ends like this type of piece. And just make them a little smaller like that. I'm also going to be cutting up some broccoli and cauliflower. So just cutting off the stem because I don't like the texture. I like the taste. It's the texture I don't like.
Right.
And then I'm also going to...
See no seeds. Butterfly, thank you for the super chat, honey. Butterfly says noon backwards is moon.
Slice some mini peppers.
Not reversing it. Oh dear.
Last but not least, some scallion, which some people call green onion. I cut the tips of both like that.
Voodoo's coming in with the macros to say 2,540 milligrams of sodium. That's a lot of sodium. 530 calories, 50 grams of carbs in the jus. So much sodium. Lots of sodiums. Plus more sodium's in the sausage now. Just sodium all over.
I'm going to keep them pretty big because I'm just going to be cooking them with the rest of the veggies. I'm actually going to have one more. All right, so I'm going to spray some Pam. I'm just going to add everything at once besides the green onion.
Oh, don't do it like this. Do this better. Not all of these things cook at the same time. Oh my god.
For seasoning, garlic salt.
Oh my god.
Black pepper.
The fuck are we doing?
Tapatio.
What are we doing?
And some minced garlic. So I'm just...
The pan's not hot. Did we maybe want to, like, cook the meat first? Add the, like, harder vegetables? Oh my god, I can't. I can't.
I'm gonna let this cook a bit. So I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes.
Sure.
Okay, guys, so now I'm gonna add some
She's cooking a salad. This is what it is.
corn.
Oh, of course, yeah. Chuck some corn in there.
And my green onion. Now I'm gonna let this all cook down.
Oh, this is bad. This is so bad. This is not how you cook food. What is this? Is this meant to be like a sausage stir fry with tapatio? I hate it.
And I'll see you guys when I'm done. Alright, guys. So, it
Oh, bad.
is complete. I also have some cottage cheese and a little bit of mustard on the side.
Sure.
Smells so good.
Just eat a spoonful of that. That'll taste good. I mean, it does taste good, but
love a bunch of veggies just cooked together.
but you cook the meat at the same time and threw like garlic in there without. Oh.
I'm also drinking water, which this is my second water for the day. So right now I'm eating chicken sausage, veggies, and cottage cheese. What would I have if I wasn't on track? I already know. Cheesecake Factory. So what I would get from there would be
Classic.
their artichoke crab dip, which comes with like these little hard bread things that you like dip in the crab dip. And then I would also get the fried macaroni and
Oh my god, I'm making bread today. Very excited.
cheese. And then for my actual meal, I would get the fried Korean chicken, which comes with rice,
Right.
a little bit of veggies. It's really good. And I know for sure for dessert, I would get Ben& Jerry. If you don't know what Ben& Jerry is, which I'm sure everyone does,
Not Ben& Jerry's?
it is like a pint of ice cream.
It's not Ben& Jerry, is it? It's Ben& Jerry's.
Do keep in mind, I would order all of these things, but I wouldn't eat every single last bit of it, even when I was off track. I'm the type of person who likes to have stuff of a lot of different things. I am very
Right.
wasteful with food, and I know that's like a very, very, very bad habit, and a habit that I feel guilty about. So I would have half of the fried macaroni and cheese, I would have half of the crab dip, I would have half of my actual meal, but I would eat the full Ben& Jerry for sure. Choosing this and cooking this at home, which is literally just a ton of veggies and some protein, genuinely is such a drastic change. So
Yeah, for anyone who wants to try to cook like this, don't. Just look up a recipe. There's so many of them that you could follow.
I'm gonna finish this.
Like, and you could cook this, but essentially it's stir-fry veggies with, like, sausage. I would just do it so differently.
There's actually a vlog clip I want to film, so I want to talk about something, so I'm gonna go do that. All right, it is time for my next meal. If I was off track right now, I'd be having like a ramen, some chips. I always need something sweet when I'm off track after I eat anything salty. And one candy bar isn't enough for me during those moments. So I'd probably have like a Heath bar and a Snickers. But since I'm on track, I'm having a Diet Coke.
Sky, you're trying chili crisp? work, diva. I hope you enjoy it.
And an Amy's Pesto TV dinner. So it's just one of these. It's the pesto tortellinis.
Right.
These are
Second dinner?
so freaking good. This is one of my favorite Amy's TV dinners, so highly, highly recommend. All right, you guys, so I'm about to have a snack. So keep in mind that I do eat similar things, whether I'm off track or on.
I'm trying to track this day. So we went Arby's burger, sausage stir fry, TV dinner.
Track, but it's about the quantity. So when I'm off track, I order a lot of takeout. When I'm on track, I order less. When I'm off track, I eat a lot of sweets, and when I'm on track, I eat less.
God, that chocolate bar's the size of your head. That's insane. That's insane. That looks like a family pack. Why is it so big?
I have a massive sweet tooth. I learned an outpatient.
King size? What's that?
And through multiple dietitians I've had in my life, I need to allow myself to still eat these things, because if I don't, I'm never going to succeed. Because by telling
That's like an entire block of chocolate.
myself, no, I can't have that, it makes me want it more. And when I want it more, and I keep depriving, that is when I'll have 3 of these at once instead of just 1. So
How do you eat 3 of those?
it's just a little almond joy. If you guys
Little?
have never had one, it is coconut with almonds on the inside and chocolate on the outside.
I've only seen Almond Joy of this size. Like the fun size ones. Because it's just like 2 pieces, right?
So what I would be eating now instead of this would probably be like a massive bowl of Fruity Pebbles. All right, you guys.
Interesting that she says things like this as well, because like we don't see any of that in her grocery haul. I don't think I've ever seen Fruity Pebbles hauled by Amberlynn Reid on a piece of her content. Or at least recently, I can't think of it.
So I am done eating, but I want to do something I've never done before. As you guys saw, I mentioned everything that I ate today versus everything that I would eat on
Like everything that she hauls is always just like produce and TV dinners and milk.
a day where I'm off track. Here is everything that I ate today, and now I'm going to pop up over here.
Barely fucking read that, but sure.
Everything that I ate on a day
Nope,
where
now I'm
I'm
in the
off
way.
track. So the reason why I chose to do this is because in my last Let's Talk, someone said, show us what you really eat. And I've been hearing this my whole YouTube career. Amberlynn, you're fat for a reason. Why are you only doing these what I ate today videos when you're eating like a normal person? I just want to say I have in the past done off-track videos.
Okay.
But they do
You've done 1 from memory.
not make me feel good. They make me feel horrific. I don't see the point in it. Doing on track what I ate today videos, it's like a continuous reminder through the day of like, Amberlynn, stay on track. And it feels good. So filming off track videos feels bad. Filming on track videos feels good. So I'm not eating.
Canada Cool, thank you for the super chat, love. Canada Cool says, I can't stand the condescending way she talks down to us like we're so freaking stupid. It's honestly like probably one of the personality traits that grinds my gears the most. Canada Cool, I agree. Thank you.
Anything else for the rest of the night, but I also would have ate chips, salami, probably an ice cream bar. So that's why that is added on the off-track day. Is every single day like that on the off-track day? No, but there are a large quantity of days that do look like that. I want to be as transparent as possible, so I thought doing something like this would show transparency.
No, because you're full of shit.
Not only that, but it shows like really big improvement. I know people see me eat Arby's and they saw me eat candy today and they're probably like, girl, like, how is that on track? Showing what I ate today versus what I eat off track.
You don't show what you eat off track, though. The last time you were showing us what you ate off track was like 5 years ago.
It was like, oh, wow, she actually did make
Hey, DX, good to see you, honey.
a really big adjustment to her day. So anyways, let's just get into food for thought.
DX, no, I didn't.
If you had to improve one thing about today's food intake, what would it be? I look at my day and I don't see anything that I wanted to improve on. I feel like I did really good, but if I had to choose, I would have had Arby's for dinner and I would have woken up and had like a normal, good, decent breakfast. Was there a moment today that you were about to fall off track, but you stopped yourself? There were a couple where I was like, oh, I should just order again for the day. And I have those thoughts frequently, but I've gotten a lot better at saying no. And I was successful in that. I ordered my 1 takeout and that was that. Do you consider today a successful day for you? No one else, just you. Why or why not? I do. And I think me talking more about, okay, so this is an on-track day versus this was what I would do if it was an off-track day, it made me realize that more and more. Because sometimes I can beat myself up thinking, oh my God, I had candy, or oh my God, I had Arby's. But like, girl, you need to stay in moderation lane because you'll fail if you don't. Again,
I mean, one day without candy, see what happens, I
don't want
guess.
to repeat myself, but there's a science behind it.
Speak to a professional. Where's the psychologist? Where's the therapist in all of this? What's happening there?
It's like the more you say no, do not have something, the more you want it. But anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Oh my God, I can't believe I got through that. That was Hectic Hannah. And 45 minutes. What a stream. Right. Well, that's not hopeful for Arby in terms of watchability. That is bad content. Are you guys watching this? That's crazy. Hey Megan, good to see you. I hope you enjoyed the chocolate. I do not like the way she speaks to us. That doesn't fill me with joy. No almond joy. All right, chat. I'm not watching more of Arby. Blah. Ew. That's it for today. Thank you very much for sitting with me during technical difficulties for the first 15 minutes of this stream. I appreciate you all. I hope you had a good time at my expense. Please make sure you brush your hair and your teeth, wash your face. Wash your face. Get your steps in, hug a loved one, don't be a dumpster fire on the internet, don't be a smuggling of all people. For those of you on the rewatch, thank you for your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. If you'd like to hit the like button on the way out, that'd be fabulous. If not, I totally understand. Gosh, it's unbearable. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have a shower. I'm gonna go feel better about the world. And I hope you do too, so thank you for being here. And I'll see you all in the next video and or live stream.